ENFP. ESTJ. ISFJ. These are codes. They are, according to some, keys to unlocking your true identity. These various combinations of letters are different personality types in the Myers-Briggs scale, a tool used by many around the world. The resulting acronym, derived from the answers of a series of questions, supposedly reveals what kind of person you are, how you interact with the world, and how you see it. In corporate settings and elsewhere, the Myers-Briggs type indicator is used to evaluate job roles, group workers into teams, manage conflict, and build relationship among personnel. Each year, over 1 million people take this test. The only problem is that no one in the psychology profession, the field of scientific study of the mind and human behavior, takes this personality test seriously. There's no evidence that Myers-Briggs accurately describes how brains work. It's not easy to sort humans into categories. Most people exist somewhere on a spectrum. And even then, how we feel changes moment by moment. Over half of the people who take the Myers-Briggs test come out with a different result when they take it again, even when it's within a short period of time. So why do we take it? Why do we continue to rely on the outcomes of this test to inform our decisions? Well, as with most things, the money trail reveals one reason. People earn good money as career consultants and test evaluators because not just anyone can conduct a Myers-Briggs test. Only qualified individuals are authorized to interpret the results of the instrument. But there's another reason why Myers-Briggs and other tools like it won't die. Simply put, folk like the ease with which it allows them to classify human beings. People value labels, the ability to identify what something is with relative ease. We categorize our experiences to inform our choices. Plus, it's nice to be a part of something. Groups make us feel like we're not alone, like someone else, like us, is in the same boat. Human life is complicated enough. Sometimes we want things to be simple. Well, that's certainly what some folk in today's gospel wanted. They wanted to hear it plainly. Was Jesus the Messiah or not? Be straightforward. Use clear words. No more of this speaking in parables and images. Let us know who you are, Jesus, so we can figure out what to do with you. Jesus is exasperated. This again. Look, he said, you want to know who I am? Well, watch what I am doing. But that was too complicated. See, people knew what they needed. A protector and a liberator. ENTJ. So Jesus, just tell us whether that's you or not. And one might wonder why Jesus didn't. Why didn't he simply say he was the Messiah? Couldn't Jesus just be blunt? For with a label, a clear type, folk wouldn't need to doubt. It'd be well defined and everyone would know what to accept. The future would be anticipatable. This would be a prophecy fulfilled. If Jesus were the Messiah, people would know what they were working with. Yeah. But that was the problem. The labels that they would assign based on the test they administered, well, they wouldn't mark out the radical insurgent that many were hoping for. His personality wasn't the charming and cunning type required to negotiate a better deal with the Romans. Jesus wasn't the kind of skilled manager and administrator that they needed. Careful examinations revealed that Jesus probably wasn't the right choice as their new leader. He just wasn't the right type. Left to us people, we wouldn't have hired the Savior of the world. It wasn't that Jesus wasn't a nice, good person. He just wasn't suitable for this job. And I think Jesus knew this. He knew that he was much more than all the prophecies foretold. No narrow description could contain him. No restriction could constrain. No inflexibility was going to restrict his choice. One of the most significant problems that professionals in the field of psychology share that they have with the Myers-Briggs and tests like it is that they stop people from seeing themselves as anything other than that narrow type set out by the letters assigned to them. Folk have been evaluated and diagnosed, and people conform to being the people that they've been told they are. While we may find comfort in this, maybe some kind of sense of self-awareness or belonging, it is a false certainty. Classifications set agendas that limit capacity for change. I have a message for you this morning, a message from the Lord. Nothing could limit him, and nothing should limit you either. People may have turned you down in the past, told you you're not the right fit. Hey, you may even think it yourself. You've discerned that you're not suitable for a particular task, and you may be right. But perhaps you and the world have misjudged, have miscategorized. Maybe you're just what's needed at just the right time. Don't let a box or a label tell you that you're not up for doing something. No. Instead, let God and God's incredible capacity for variety surprise the world and turn things upside down.